Dear one, stop scrolling for just a moment, because what I am about to share with you is not random. Somewhere deep inside, you already felt it before you even clicked on this message. There is a shift happening right now, quietly, behind the scenes of your life, in a place you cannot see with your eyes but can feel with your heart. Someone who loves you, someone who has always been tied to you by an invisible thread of love, is beginning to move. This is not a coincidence. This is a message meant to reach you at exactly this moment. Before we go any further, I want you to feel connected to this message, not just watch it. So right now, in the comment section below, simply write "I choose love" if you feel this message speaking directly to you. Let this be your way of saying, "I am open, I am ready, I receive this." Some of you will feel a little shiver as you type it. That is your spirit confirming what your mind has not caught up to yet. Now, dear one, let us continue this journey together. For a long time, your great love has relied on a quiet, spiritual connection with you. It was as if simply thinking of you, simply closing their eyes and feeling your presence in their heart, was enough to get them through the day. But something has changed. That gentle, distant closeness is no longer enough for them. They are longing for something more real, something they can touch, hear, and see. They want you here, not just in spirit, but in their everyday life. This connection between you two has always been strong. It has crossed silence, distance, and time itself. But now this person's heart is restless. It beats a little faster these days, as though something important is missing, and that something is you. They no longer want to feel you only in their soul. They want to feel your voice, your closeness, your presence as a real part of their world. And this is starting to happen soon. You should know, dear one, that this person may have tried to fill the emptiness of your absence in other ways. Not because they wanted to forget you, but because the ache of missing you became heavy to carry alone. Even so, deep down they know nothing and no one can take your place. That search they have been on, even if it felt scattered or uncertain, is quietly leading them back to you. When this moment finally arrives, it will not be calm or slow. It will feel like a wave of emotion breaking all at once. This person will not walk toward you gently. They will come with urgency, with their heart racing, almost as if something greater than themselves is guiding every step. Picture it for a moment. Someone approaching you with tears gathering in their eyes, moved by a feeling too big to hold back any longer. When they finally reach you, the love they show will be so full and so real that it will leave you without words, because this feeling has been too strong to keep quiet for much longer. Dear soul, pause for a moment. Welcome to the Angel's Message for You original channel. Please check the channel name carefully. It's Angel's Message for You. This is our only official channel. Beware of copycat and fake channels. Stay connected to the original source to receive authentic angel messages and true blessings. Before we begin, a heartfelt thank you to dear Helena, Freddie, Stephen, and Saunsari for sowing a seed for Soulmate through your Ko-Fi super thanks. May this seed return to you multiplied with soulmate blessings, divine protection, love, well-being, and abundance. May the angels guide and watch over you every step of your journey. Thank you for your beautiful support. Let's know what angels want us to know. Dear one, please do not wait around wondering if this person will find what they need somewhere else. Trust that what is coming your way is already in motion. Let yourself be open to receiving it. This love is arriving, and it is arriving because it has grown too big to stay hidden any longer. Not out of impatience, but out of a depth of feeling that simply cannot be contained anymore. There is an unmistakable pull happening in this person's chest. an inner voice that keeps whispering your name. Their days feel longer than usual, and their heart keeps circling back to the thought of being near you again. What they feel is no longer just a distant emotion. It has become something they need to live out loud. They want to see you, hold your hand, feel your warmth beside them, in the life they have quietly been dreaming about. This person is on their way to you, dear one, carrying a heart that feels almost too full to contain. There will be no hesitation left in them by the time they arrive. No fear, no second-guessing, only the certainty that you are the one they have been looking for all along. And when that moment comes, you will feel it too. You will see it in the way they look at you, a look that says everything words never could. Their eyes will light up as though they have finally found what they had been waiting for their whole life. Then they will hold you close in a way that erases every bit of distance or silence that ever stood between you. This love, when it arrives, will feel like a wave that wraps around you completely, like a hug that refuses to let go, like a voice calling you closer and closer. You will feel wrapped up in every word, every glance, every touch that reaches you. This person is coming because they simply cannot imagine their life without you in it anymore. What started as a quiet longing has become a real, undeniable need that keeps growing inside their heart. Dear one, prepare yourself gently, because this love does not arrive slowly. It moves like a warm storm, like a strong wind that surrounds you and changes you from the inside out. And when this moment happens, you will know in the depths of your soul that this person has always, in some way, belonged to you. The desire to reach you has become too strong to set aside, and every step they take feels guided by something greater than themselves, pulling them closer to where you are. And when they do find you, dear one, you will sense that something extraordinary is unfolding. They will look at you with such depth that your own heart will start to race. There will be urgency in their eyes, in their words, in the way their hands reach for you, almost needing to confirm that you are truly there, truly real. They will not hold back their feelings or hide their emotions any longer. Everything they have kept inside for so long will rise to the surface like a flame that refuses to be put out. You will feel their love so intensely that your own soul will tremble a little. Get ready for this moment, dear one, because it can arrive like a gentle gust of wind, suddenly without much warning. But when it happens, you will understand deep down that this love simply could not wait any longer. It will surround you fully, filling every quiet, empty space inside you, and it will change your life into something completely new. You will feel it in your skin, in your heartbeat, in your very soul. This person may come to you with tears in their eyes and a voice that trembles slightly, because all the feeling they have been holding on to for so long will finally spill over. They will hold you close, wrap their arms around you as if almost afraid to lose you again, and you, dear one, will feel loved in a way you may never have felt before. You will look back and realize that every bit of waiting, every quiet moment, every bit of patience was simply preparing you both for this exact instant. You will be loved with urgency, with warmth, the way someone loves when they have finally found what they had been searching for their entire life. You will feel this love fill your chest with something that feels bigger than the everyday, something that feels almost sacred. Every heartbeat will seem to be guiding you both toward this reunion, and you will sense that this is not a matter of luck, but of a truth that simply could not stay hidden any longer. This arrival may feel intense, even urgent, as though time itself is trying to make up for every moment you spent apart. The need to find you has grown stronger than any doubt or fear, almost as if something unseen is leading every step, quietly making everything else fade into the background except being together with you. And when that moment arrives, it will be impossible not to feel it deeply. The way this person looks at you will reach somewhere deep inside, as if everything left unsaid between you finally needs to come out. It will be a meeting where words fall short, because what you are feeling cannot really be explained, only felt and lived. Their hands may tremble slightly as they reach for you, almost searching for steadiness in your presence. The embrace that follows will be strong, full, holding an emotion that has been building for a long time. In that moment, you will feel a warmth so deep that every part of you will feel touched by it. A true and honest connection. You will not need convincing in that moment. Nothing will need explaining. The instant your eyes meet, your heart will simply recognize that this love has always existed somewhere, even during the times it felt far away. Every question you have quietly asked the universe will feel answered in the stillness of this meeting. Their voice, when they finally speak to you, may be full of emotion, maybe even a little shaky from tears they could not hold back any longer. It will not sound rehearsed, because it will come straight from somewhere deep and honest. There will be urgency, depth, and a kind of surrender that needs no further explanation. This love is coming to fill every empty space you carry inside. What has felt like a quiet, spiritual presence will now become something real, something present, something you can hold. And once this love wraps around you, you will know that nothing is going to pull you apart again. The lonely nights will be replaced with a peace that soothes and settles you completely. The warmth of this reunion will melt away even your coldest, hardest memories. This will not simply be someone arriving because they love you, it will feel like love itself finally becoming real. After crossing so much time to reach you, dear one, you will be loved in a way that leaves no room for doubting how special you truly are. Every gesture, every word, every glance will show you that this feeling has grown too strong to stay hidden or delayed any longer. Your heart will feel wrapped in a certainty that this love has not come simply to complete something. It has come to transform your life. The wounds you carry will be met with gentle hands that know how to bring healing. The words your heart needs to hear will finally be spoken by a voice that knows how to comfort. Nothing will feel the same again, because this love is here to give you the security you have been quietly searching for all along. You will feel cherished, cared for, and protected in a way that is hard to put into words. I can sense how deeply this person's heart is stirring for you, and I want to gently assure you, dear one, that this feeling is powerful and growing every day, taking over everything around it. Every single day, this person feels a deeper pull toward finding you, toward reaching your soul, toward finally being near you. Nothing seems able to slow this search down. What they feel for you goes beyond anything simple or surface level. It stretches beyond just presence and lives in every quiet thought, every moment spent missing you. Their need to find you now feels like something that has been quietly building in their chest for a long time, and it can no longer stay silent. When this person finally arrives, dear one, you will feel, deep in your being, the weight of something honest and true. You will feel wrapped up in a way that makes the rest of the world quietly fade into the background, leaving only the connection between the two of you. This will feel like an overwhelming, beautiful experience. You will be cared for and loved with an intensity that will make you feel truly special, maybe in a way you have never felt before. Every look, every word shared, every small gesture from this person will feel like a quiet declaration of love. It will not be a shy, hesitant kind of love, but a steady, determined one that does not waste time. This love arrives with urgency, because this person has come to realize they simply cannot imagine life without you in it any longer. And then, dear one, you will notice something remarkable happening inside you. A warmth that seems to surround you completely, It will not simply feel like a hug. It will feel like being at the very center of a love so genuine that you will finally feel like you have come home. It is the kind of feeling that seems to reach every part of you, a touch that communicates more than words ever could. You will feel the surrender, the passion, and the devotion in this love. It will not feel fleeting. It will feel like something built to last well beyond the ordinary rhythm of daily life. This person will show up with an open heart, holding nothing back, giving themselves fully to you. You will sense that every part of who they are is turned toward loving you, caring for you, and keeping you safe. This love will gently heal the wounds you have carried for a long time, bringing a calm, settled peace to your heart. It will feel like the answer to questions you never quite knew how to put into words. Dear soul, before we continue, I'd like to invite you to do something truly meaningful for your soulmate journey. The bond between soulmates is precious, and at times, it can feel vulnerable to negativity, envy, or the evil eye from the world around us, even when no harm is intended. If your heart is calling you to cover this connection with an extra layer of love, faith, and protection, you can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. This simple act can become a heartfelt expression of your intention, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection, surround it with divine light, and guide it as it continues to grow in the right time and in the right way. Throughout the Bible, we see that giving is more than an offering. It's a beautiful expression of faith, gratitude, and trust in God's plan. As 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7 reminds us, God loves a cheerful giver, and Luke 6 verse 38 teaches that generosity has a way of overflowing back into our lives according to God's wisdom and timing. If you feel led to do so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May your kindness return to you multiplied, and may your soulmate journey be filled with peace, hope, and divine guidance. Let's continue with the angel message. When you are near this person, all you will feel is a quiet certainty that love has come to change things, to renew you, and to be lived fully. You will feel loved in such a unique way that it will stay with you forever. It will not just be affection, it will feel like devotion without limits. Every smile from them will remind you that you are the reason behind their happiness. The way they look at you will show you they have finally found what they had been searching for, and when your eyes meet theirs, you will feel a weight lift from your shoulders. This love will wrap around you so completely that words will start to feel unnecessary. It will touch more than just the surface, it will reach your soul. And this person will love you with a strength that goes beyond simple desire. A love so honest and pure that it will leave you breathless. When you finally meet this person, dear one, what unfolds will feel deeply transformative. You will feel love in such a powerful way that everything around you seems to brighten. You will feel wrapped in an energy so strong that you will no longer be able to doubt that this moment has always been meant for you. I sense that you can already feel this love approaching, arriving with an urgency that feels almost impossible to hold back. It will feel like it is coming quickly, as though time itself compresses, and nothing else will matter except finally being together. This meeting will feel overwhelming in the best way. The energy between you both will feel almost impossible to contain, as if every second leading up to it felt like an eternity of waiting. This person loves you in such a deep way that you will find yourself surrounded by a love greater than anything you imagine possible. And dear one, when this love finally reaches you, you will feel an indescribable sense of being wrapped up in something bigger than yourself. What unfolds between you will confirm that what is coming is greater than anything you have lived through before. You will be loved so completely that everything you once believed about love will shift and expand. This love will bring you a deep sense of peace. You will feel that you no longer need to keep searching, because everything you need is already right there in front of you. This love will complete you, filling you in ways you never thought were possible. And when it finally reaches you, you will feel like you have found exactly what you have been looking for all along. This person's presence in your life will feel like a kind of rebirth, as though you are waking up from a long, quiet sleep. Every moment spent with them will feel like a small blessing, as if the universe has finally aligned in favor of your happiness. What this person feels for you is like a force that simply cannot be stopped or ignored. This person's heart beats for you with a growing intensity, as though every beat carries them one step closer to this reunion. There is no more room left for doubt or hesitation. Their desire to be near you has grown stronger than almost anything else, and they know, deep down, that they cannot wait any longer. What they feel for you runs deep, and there truly are not enough words to capture how much they care. Every gesture, every quiet thought is filled with a kind of endless affection. When your eyes finally meet, dear one, something almost magical will happen. You will see, in their gaze, a total and honest surrender. This will not be a shallow or passing kind of love, but something that feels timeless, something that reaches beyond ordinary time and space. This person will stand beside you with a love so genuine and strong that you will never again question how special you truly are. The bond between you will feel immediate and undeniable, and you will understand that this love goes far beyond anything you had previously imagined. It will feel deep, pure, and impossible to hold back. Every moment spent beside this person will feel like a quiet revelation, a gentle, ongoing discovery of a love that may have already existed somewhere within your hearts, even before either of you fully realized it. The emotions you experience together will feel intense and life-changing, and you will begin to notice just how deeply this person loves you through every word, every glance, every gentle touch. When you finally meet them, dear one, time itself may seem to slow down. The world around you will fade into the background, and all that will remain is the honest connection between the two of you. This person will approach you with an urgency that feels impossible to hold back. The love between you will feel so strong that it takes over completely, making every second together feel like it stretches into forever. Whatever longing you have carried over the years will begin to dissolve, because you will finally be with the person you were always meant to share your life with. This love will bring healing for everything you have quietly carried until now. You will be loved with a tenderness you may never have experienced before, and everything around you will feel filled with the warm, powerful energy of this person moving toward you. Their touch, when it finally reaches you, will feel almost indescribable, as though every part of you is being seen and cherished at once. There will be no more room left for loneliness or insecurity, because this love will bring you the peace and security you have longed for. You will feel, in every small gesture, just how much this person cares for you and how devoted they truly are. This is not a fleeting kind of love. It is not something that fades quickly with time. It feels strong, steady, and lasting. Beside this person, you will feel a sense of wholeness, as though every missing piece of your life has finally clicked into place. They will feel like home to you, like a safe place you have always known you belonged. What you build together will feel almost magical, a love that stays constant, growing a little more every single day as you get to know each other more deeply. You will feel loved in a way you may never have imagined, cared for with an attention and warmth that feels immeasurable. And deep in your soul, dear one, You will feel the peace that comes from finally recognizing true love when it arrives. This love will feel so full and complete that there will be no more room for doubt or insecurity, because this person will make you feel like you are the reason behind their joy. Every gesture from them will reflect the depth of what they feel for you, and you will know, without question, that this love is honest and lasting. The urgency this person carries in finding you goes beyond simple desire. It feels like something deeper, something that is hard to fully put into words. Somewhere inside, they simply know it is time to be close to you, and they will do whatever it takes to make this love real. When you finally meet, the connection will feel immediate and deeply felt. There will be no more uncertainty or hesitation. Everything will feel clear, and you will know in your being that this love was meant for both of you. It will arrive with a strength that feels impossible to resist, and when this person holds you close, you will feel, in their embrace, a strength so real that nothing could ever come between you. When you finally meet, dear one, it will feel like a moment of complete surrender, of coming together. Words will feel unnecessary because the love itself will speak clearly. You will feel that you have found what you have been looking for all along. This love will bring the peace you have longed for and will confirm that your paths were always meant to cross, even during the times it felt distant. Dear one, in this vast and loving universe, everything unfolds with quiet purpose. The path toward you and this person has already been gently shaped, guided by something greater than either of you fully understands. Nothing about this connection is random. It has been carefully and lovingly formed, and now the moment is drawing closer. The universe knows the quiet longing in your heart and has watched every up and down of your journey with tenderness. It knows that you have been preparing to live something meaningful, something that will change your life in a deep and lasting way. When the universe blesses a connection, it does not just open a door. It creates a safe path where love can bloom without fear. And this love between you and this person is already protected, ready to unfold fully. You will feel wrapped in this blessing in a way you never expected. When your soulmate arrives, you will feel a gentle, warm presence in every gesture, every word, every touch. This love will feel like the answer to prayers and hopes you have carried quietly for years. You will feel as though you are living the fulfillment of something that was always meant to reach you. This love is more than a simple connection between two people. It feels sacred, protected, guided gently by something greater. When your eyes meet, it will feel as though the universe itself pauses to witness the reunion. This is not accidental. It feels like the coming together of two hearts that have finally recognized each other. You may have wondered, at times, why you had not yet met someone who felt like the true reflection of your own heart. But dear one, that timing was never wrong. Something greater than us has simply been waiting for the right moment to bring this love into your life, so that everything would unfold in harmony. The waiting was worth it, and soon you will feel the depth of this blessing in every moment you share with this person. The urgency with which they are moving toward you reflects something bigger than ordinary human feeling. It feels touched by something sacred. It is as if the universe itself is gently lighting a flame in both your hearts, preparing the ground for this meeting to happen in the most beautiful way possible. When this person arrives, dear one, you will feel a sense of protection surrounding you both, strong enough that no obstacle will feel big enough to pull you apart. This love will feel like the answer to your doubts and fears, because you will sense, deep down, that this connection is meant to last. Every word exchanged, every look shared, every gentle touch will feel touched by something greater than the ordinary. You will come to see that this love is not just something earthly, but something that feels like it comes from a higher, more perfect place. And when you are with this person, you will notice that they reflect back to you all the good you deserve. The peace and safety you feel beside them will feel like a clear reflection of something truly loving. Everything will feel like it is falling gently into place. Dear one, you will be wrapped in a love that is not afraid to be lived fully. What your soulmate feels for you will go beyond simple words or gestures. It will feel like something sacred, something lived with the whole heart and the whole soul. This love feels like a gift, and that is why it will be lived in a big, generous way. There is no more room for doubt or insecurity, because what is truly meant to be cannot easily be undone. This love will bring healing, bring peace, bring everything you have quietly hoped for. It holds the key to transforming your life, and you will feel that you are exactly where you are meant to be, at exactly the right time. When this person enters your life, you will realize that all the waiting was simply preparing you for something far greater. This love will heal you, lift you, and change you in ways you cannot yet fully picture. But dear one, you will feel in every breath that something loving and guiding has been present through this entire process. Dear soul, before we continue, if this message is touching something deep within your heart, pause for a moment and think about the life you and your soulmate may one day share. Peaceful home, shared laughter, growing old together, the simple moments that become the most precious memories. Your soulmate may still carry that dream within their heart, even if they haven't spoken about it yet. If you feel guided to place that future under prayer, love, and divine protection, you can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. May your soulmate be protected. May both hearts be prepared for a peaceful and lasting love. And may whatever is truly meant for you unfold in the right time and in the right way. Thank you for your kindness and support. May God bless you, your soulmate, and the beautiful future you are praying for. Let's continue with divine message. Right now, dear one, it is becoming clear that the love coming your way is a true blessing, and nothing can stand in the way of it unfolding. Everything has been quietly prepared, and you will feel truly loved, protected, and cared for by this person. This love will feel like a reward for everything you have been through, an answer to the quiet prayers and uncertain moments you have carried. It will feel protected, guided by something deeply loving and strong. And when you two finally meet, dear one, it will feel like confirmation that love, in its truest form, is limitless, and that everything you have hoped for has been quietly falling into place all along. Your meeting will not feel like a simple coincidence, but like the gentle fulfillment of something promised long ago. Dear one, I can feel the depth of the love you are about to experience. Your soulmate is already moving toward you, with steady, sure steps, guided by an urgency to finally be near you. Everything unfolding right now, the way life seems to be quietly rearranging itself around your meeting, is part of something bigger, something shaped with love, intention, and purpose. You, dear one, hold within you one of the purest, deepest kinds of love that exists. What your soulmate feels for you is honest, complete, and unconditional. From the very moment this connection began to form, an invisible bond grew between you both, and it continues to grow stronger with every passing moment. The strength of this love is so pure that nothing in this world can diminish the beauty of what is coming. You are the recipient of one of the most beautiful kinds of love a person can receive, a love that only your soulmate can offer you. You will feel it in every gesture, every word, and especially in every look. Now, dear one, imagine for a moment the feeling of knowing that your soulmate loves you deeply. This love will surround you in a way that becomes impossible to ignore. It will feel like warmth spreading through your chest, a deep feeling that is hard to put into words, but that you will recognize instantly the moment you feel it. Your soulmate loves you in a unique, incomparable way, a love that feels unreserved and knows no limits. It is the kind of love you have always hoped for, love made especially for your heart. And with every passing day, this love will continue to grow. You will feel this overwhelming truth settle into your heart. Dear one, when your soulmate finally arrives, you will know, without question, that you have been loved by this person from the very beginning. This love will express itself in unique ways, through honest gestures, words that touch something deep inside you, and actions that speak louder than anything else could. Every moment spent with your soulmate will feel like confirmation of just how deeply they care for you. You will feel embraced by this love, with all the care and protection it can offer. There will be no more doubts, no more fears, only the quiet certainty that you have finally found your place of belonging. Your soulmate is moving toward you, quickly, dear one, and the need to be near you feels urgent. The love they carry feels overwhelming, almost impossible to resist. There is no denying what is about to unfold. When they draw closer, it will feel like a wave that simply cannot be stopped. The love they bring feels intense, powerful, and you will feel it with every step they take in your direction. The urgency of this meeting will be almost tangible. Your soulmate is moving toward you with a speed and force that may be hard to fully imagine, driven by the need to be by your side, to wrap you in the purest, deepest love they have to offer. With their unique and irreplaceable energy, this person senses they are about to be united with you, and they simply cannot wait any longer. This love, dear one, is not a passing attraction. It feels like something that cannot be ignored. Your soulmate feels this deeply and knows they cannot let this connection slip away. The time for them feels like now, as if every second suddenly matters for this meeting. When you finally meet, dear one, it will be a moment significant enough to stay etched in your soul forever. The meeting of your hearts will feel instantly familiar, leaving no room for doubt, no matter how much time has passed, because this kind of love feels eternal, deep, and constant. When you look into this person's eyes, you will feel a quiet confirmation that what is happening is real. You will feel completely wrapped in a love that feels overwhelming, one that takes you over entirely. This person is coming toward you quickly, carrying an urgency to give themselves fully to you, to finally live out the love that feels destined for both of you. It is not just a simple desire to be near you. It feels like a calling, something they feel deeply connected to, and being with you will bring an immense love, like a deep, unstoppable river that flows without pause. This love will feel like the force that changes everything in your life, transforming you in ways you may not yet fully understand. Coming together will not simply be a happy moment, dear one. It will feel like renewal, like healing, like true union. It will be the chance to live a love that never fades, that never truly ends, and you will witness this powerful, transformative connection firsthand. Your soulmate will arrive with a heart full of love to give, with a spirit ready to share everything beautiful, honest, and true. And you, dear one, will be loved so deeply that there will be no more room for doubt or insecurity. This love, which is about to reach you, feels pure and true. Your soulmate is already in motion, and soon their path will cross yours. When they arrive, it will be impossible not to feel it. You will be surrounded by a unique energy, by a love so full that your life will never quite look the same again. The love they offer will feel strong, constant, and steady. You will be loved in a way you may never have imagined possible, and this love will become your source of strength, of joy, of peace, and of fulfillment. Picture, dear one, the moment when this person draws near. It will not simply be a physical meeting. It will feel like a connection so strong that you sense it in every part of your being. This love will feel so complete that everything else around you seems to quietly fade, leaving only the two of you present in that moment. Your soulmate will arrive carrying a love you may never have imagined possible, one that leaves you without words, yet smiling in a way you cannot hide. What you will feel, dear one, goes beyond simple affection. You will feel wrapped in a love that makes your heart beat faster, your eyes shine brighter, and your life feel lighter. Your soulmate is not arriving to bring confusion or pain, but to bring healing, to bring peace, and to show you that true love is real. You will feel loved so deeply that you will hardly believe this love has finally been given to you. Every gesture, every word, every glance from your soulmate will feel like confirmation that love is the reason behind everything meaningful in life. When this person reaches you, dear one, it will feel as though everything has finally settled into the right place. There will be no more doubt about what true love feels like, because this love will be unmistakable. It will feel like an awakening, a rebirth into a new chapter, a new journey that you will walk through together. This love will feel like the light guiding your path, the strength giving meaning to your days, and the peace that settles quietly in your heart. You will not be quite the same after this meeting, dear one. You will be gently transformed by this love, because it holds the power to make you feel like the most loved, most cherished, most valued person in your world. When you meet, when your hearts truly connect, it will feel as though everything around you is smiling along with you, as if all your quiet searching has finally come full circle. The presence of your soulmate will feel like light illuminating the darker moments, warming your heart in a way you never imagined possible, settling your fears and gently filling the empty spaces that had been quietly waiting for this connection. When your soulmate steps into your life, dear one, you will realize that the love between you does not need many words to be understood. Every gesture, every look, every smile will reflect what already lives quietly in both your hearts. A love that feels unconditional, without barriers, without fear. You will look at each other and know, with quiet certainty, that this is the love you have been waiting for. The love that feels like it was always meant to reach you, one that could not be delayed or ignored forever. You will feel like two hearts recognizing each other, coming together in a quiet harmony, yet with an intensity that feels almost limitless. This love feels like a gift, one given with the purpose of filling every part of who you are. And when you allow yourself to receive it fully, dear one, you will see that everything you have ever wanted is closer than you think. You will feel wrapped in a love that will never leave you feeling alone. A love that gives you strength, that lifts you up. Your soulmate will arrive not only to love you, but to help you see the world through new eyes, with a perspective full of hope and faith, because this love feels like the answer to something you have quietly hoped for. Imagine, dear one, the feeling of standing beside your soulmate. It will feel as though everything in your life is finally clicking into place, as though the pieces have aligned to allow love to show up fully. There will be no more doubt about the depth of this love, because it will wrap around you completely, making you feel unique, valued, and truly special. When your soulmate appears in your life, it will feel like a clear sign that everything has aligned exactly as it was meant to. Nothing about this moment happened by chance. Everything was quietly prepared for exactly this reunion. Something greater than us, in its infinite wisdom, has brought you both together at the right time, with the right depth of feeling, so that this love can be lived as fully as possible. When your soulmate arrives, dear one, You will feel as though you are finally home, in the place where you have always belonged. The peace you feel will run so deep, so calm, that no fear or insecurity will be able to reach you there. As you open yourselves to one another, you will feel that this love was made to last, to grow, to expand in a way that gently transforms your life for good. Together, dear one, you will feel stronger, more whole, more fulfilled than you ever imagined possible. This love will feel like a safe place, somewhere you find warmth, understanding, and acceptance. Your soulmate will make you feel cared for in every detail, meeting your needs almost before you have to ask, seeing and celebrating your strengths while gently holding space for your vulnerabilities, with love and respect. Your meeting was never simply by chance. It feels like part of something carefully and lovingly unfolding, where every step has led gently toward this moment of union. When you finally meet, the connection will feel instant, honest, and lasting. Allow yourself, dear one, to dream a little about this love making its way to you. Visualize the meeting. Feel the joy it will bring, the peace it promises. Imagine the moment when everything finally makes sense, when you see love taking shape right in front of you, and you recognize that every bit of waiting, every step, every quiet hope you kept alive along the way was worth it. Dear beautiful soul, this angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.